On July 18th, 2001, I gave my husband a kiss goodbye in my garage, and he was headed off to Waco, Texas for work that day, and I was actually headed to a networking meeting. When I got done that day, I had a voicemail from Chris, and I could tell that something was really off. So when I returned his phone call, he told me that his ex-wife had been sent a letter bomb at work. He had actually sent the letter bomb. My brother Scott had told me that it would probably be a wise idea for me to back up my computers because the ATF and the FBI would be coming to probably confiscate them. So how do I protect this data that was on my computer? How would you continue to run your business in terms of client information, important files that you have to run your business every day, your accounting system? Like, what would you do if your accounting system disappeared? Having your ducks in a row and having backups of your systems and your computer files and anything that you need to run your business or your life is really important. My files were stored all in one place. I did not have them randomly scattered all over different cloud locations like in Dropbox and iCloud and Google and OneDrive. What I'm seeing now with a lot of my clients is that they are storing their files in so many locations that they don't even know what they have stored where. And they're running into issues because they can't find the correct versions of things. They can't find things fast. Things are getting deleted. There's just a whole host of issues. So I really encourage you to save your files, if possible, into one, maybe only two locations. Your file structure, it's not just a place where you're filing information away. It is also a place where you are retrieving information. If you were to look at my computer, and this actually is my file structure, I want to be able to see my list of folders, so my file structure on one screen, whether I'm on my laptop or my desktop. I don't have any miscellaneous files hanging out that are not tucked away in these folders, and so it's really easy for me or our team to come in and be able to access any of these files. Just like with the files, it's really important that your contacts or your CRM are also backed up. A nice thing about most CRMs is that you should be able to track just about anything that you want about your client. So any good CRM is going to allow you to put in a lot of customizations. What else should you be tracking?
I track anniversaries, I track birthdays, and I track when a person, like when they move from one company to another, their anniversary date of when they started that job.
It takes time every month to do this, but every month more work comes as a result of those little touch points. There's just so much lost time in passwords all the time of people trying to remember how to get into things. In fact, every one of us today has our own digital identity, and when something happens to you, LastPass is a place where in all of those accounts, you can store information about what do I want to have happen to those accounts. I have different notebooks for different parts of my business and parts of my personal life. I love using these notebooks because, again, I can share them out with family members or I can share them out with my team. I also have an office procedures notebook, which in times of a crisis, having well-documented defined procedures is super helpful.